This is the... It looked impressive and... This is where all of Teyvat's more is. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't or better yet, take a nap on oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go...
You've already fulfilled your task as God.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but... where? If it weren't for that Stop.
So you've been planning...
As one of... She will get that which she did. The time for discussion. Either way, the battle.
Battle? So...
Instead of confronting you when she faces a... But as for me...
We won't let what
Oh! Besides, you could never... Fighting talk, This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got! So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint! Not bad. Freeze! Passable effort. A fine opportunity. You're wide open.
Steady as stone.
Dodge it. What's the hurry? Poor timing. Poor timing. How unbecoming. A clear shot. You've made some progress.
Leave it all to me.
Dodge this! Passable effort. Poor timing. Not bad. Push your luck. Not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Freeze. No use hiding back there. Push your luck. Cool it! Don't get frostbite! Dodge this!
Leave it all to me.
Dodge this! Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the noses ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Good night, Childe. Someone needs assistance. Shadows of fate.
Cool it!
Leave it up to me.
Dodge this! Dodge this! Die here. Don't push your luck. This doesn't look good.
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. It was my honor to serve you. Come on, we can do it!
Cool it! Freeze! You're a cut above.
Look! Child...
Well then, it seems the burden of... And now that I consider them, you had no connection to...
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initialist. You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left. Anyone who strives as I do to grow strong...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make...
Unfortunately, I must bring this in, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by any... In fact...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the cap... As such, we must now look...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to that. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who do... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the vortex, who was... If such an ancient god were to be unleashed, do you think the cunning Rex Lap...
But the Archon War and...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching...
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils, using the powers of ancient, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the... Do we make...
What are you?
Huh? Hold on! It's the Adepti! What are you doing on the J...
Faced with the calamity of such
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just...
It's not just you. We've got which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any
So the Archon War was fought tooth... So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough...
We've already discussed this together, and our...
What? Wait, all of you were supposed...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, for what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanism?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
all able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry? Cool it! So sorry. Dodge this! Dodge this!
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Were you about to say you can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Depthal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's not a big shockwave. This grid is really strong.
This isn't good.
I'll catch up.
You're not going anywhere. You're not breaking a sweat. My work. Chilled to the bone. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
With the blood of the Chilian, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War. So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! I'll protect us!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of Adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Freeze!
Right.
Deadly frostbite! Dodge this!
Yes. Put your back into
Freeze! This man will be frozen in time. What's the hurry?
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Here to play.
Deadly frostbite! Cool it!
for slacking.
Shine.
What's the hurry? This man will be frozen! Dodge this! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Quickly!
I stay right here.
Quit it! This man will be frozen in time. Free!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed the effects of the sigil of... It will be some time before the Overlord...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do at first, it was only the size of a small room. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a business. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know... 3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to... Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is but that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right! That's something that happened in The Animal Archon sought to quell this.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laugh.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue is like. The country of contracts is great, although their blood is weak. There is still strength to be found in those weak. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue.
Seeing the port around us now, it is...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! Childe wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the